Hey, so since not everyone will be familiar with Love Happens magazine, I wanted to, show you some important, facts and statistics about the magazine, some interesting things that may be of value. But the first thing you want to look at, whenever considering, getting a backlink to your website, getting featured anywhere online, is how much authority that website has. So just right off the bat, we're going to do a couple searches in Google. We're in incognito mode, so this should be as close to like stock standard results as possible. But just typing in interior design magazine so we can see like what the top search results, what Google thinks is the most relevant queries. Typing in interior design magazine, the first result is interiordesign.net, and then the second result is interiorsmagazine.com, and then number 3 right here is Love Happens Mag. So we'll just click on that, and it takes you to a Love Happens article. Also, want to do a couple other searches as well. So let's type in luxury interior design magazine. So a little bit more specific search. Number 1 result is Lux Interiors and Design. A lot of people have heard of that magazine, pretty popular. Second result, Love Happens Mag. Now let's go high-end interior or high-end design magazine. Love Happens is the second result, and then high-end interior design magazine. Love Happens is actually the first result for this one, high-end interior design magazine. And I'm just doing, this may seem a little redundant, but I'm just doing this to, display how much authority Google attributes to the magazine. And that's really important because anyone mentioned in this magazine is going to have a portion of that authority transferred over to their website. So if you've ever been curious as to how, maybe some of your competitors in your local markets rank higher than you, or why they're popping up so highly in search results, usually it has to do with what websites are pointing to their website. It does have to do with on-page content and optimizing the website. That all helps, but what really drives those optimizations are getting high quality links from online magazines, online sources, other design websites. All of this is going to add a tremendous amount of organic search value to your website. Okay, so now that we've established that there's a high trust flow, high relevancy for interior design with Love Happens magazine on Google, that's great. But we want to look at a specific example of just how powerful this is. So going over to one of the designers we recently got published, I believe like 5 or 6 weeks ago. So this is just a little tool that is going to show you all the websites that link to ashleyadamsinteriors.com. So we'll see Lavaletta, which is like a home decor blog, Redfin, which we'll talk about later, lovehappensmag.com. So this is the the article where Ashley is mentioned right here. And the nice thing when working with this article, we made sure to add local relevancy to it. So we want to make sure that Denver is mentioned, Colorado is mentioned. We also made sure that we, mentioned that she's currently renovating the Mountain Star home in Boulder, Colorado as well. So that adds even more local relevancy to the article. So the nice thing about these is that the website that is linking to you, it doesn't actually have to be a local website to add local relevance. Google just has to trust the content. And then if you make sure to mention the area that you're in, the projects that you're working on in the area, anything that adds local relevancy within the article will then transfer that over. So we want to look at also at some of the back end things we're seeing. So this is just a search console, which tells us what Ashley's popping up for in Google search. So, looking at this, she is currently ranking for 354 keywords on Google. And looking at some of the top positions, we see Colorado commercial interior design. She's in position 10. Mountain interior design, Boulder, Colorado. So this is a brand new ranking that I attribute directly to mentioning that she was working on the Mountain Star home in Boulder, Colorado. So that directly has added this. She's in position 12 for that, which is right at the bottom of the first page, and has already gotten 20 impressions. This is sorted for like the last 28 days. Really, like everything you do on Google, it takes like a few weeks to take effect. They don't move quickly at all, so that's why we're looking just at this last month. Also, this is a new ranking, luxury interior design, Boulder, Colorado. She's ranking at the top of the second page for that. And the nice thing is, we have yet to see the full effect of this article, but these preliminary movements are, extremely quick for how fast Google moves. So these are inclined to change and go up over time as, the article really kind of marinates on the internet. So another thing to mention, remember we went over this Redfin article right here. This was actually published, I think, 10 days ago. 10 tips for styling a studio apartment. And they listed Ashley's website right down here. So we click on this. It goes straight to the website. I'm sure you're familiar with Redfin, big real estate blog, lots of authority. They rank for a ton of keywords on Google. And they're passing that trust flow back over to Ashley. But the interesting thing was, she didn't really have many of these inquiries. We've been working with Ashley for a while. She didn't really have many of these inquiries before getting published in Love Happens. And the minute we got her published, within 4 weeks, this inquiry came in. So, we can see that there's, a bit of a snowball effect. Once you get one major article published, more companies are inclined to reach out to you and, offer you different opportunities with them because it benefits them. So Redfin mentioning Ashley and Ashley mentioning Redfin, there's a mutual, transfer and power up, to put it simply, for that. So, and now that she's been mentioned in Redfin, I wouldn't be surprised to see more inquiries come in. But really, it's just getting that first major article published that, is the toughest, because at that point, you really have to network or, have some additional leverage to get the ball rolling. But then once you do, inertia takes over, and you see a ton of positive effects from this. The other thing I do want to mention that's really important is, and not for finding, these tools would be used to find new clients, new clients searching locally for an interior designer. It's going to help attract them to the website, but also looking at people that are referrals. So, say someone recommends Ashley or mentions Ashley to someone looking for interior design services, and then they Google just her name. So we'll do Ashley Adam Interiors, just do a brand search. Obviously her website's going to pop up first, her Instagram, house, Pinterest, but then you see the Love Happens mag pops up in the 8th position. And again, the more real estate you can take up with a brand search, when anyone searches on your name, you want to be the only option that those people can click on. That way you don't lose business. Because sometimes I Google designers and they only have this first position for their brand search, and then there's like 4 or 5 other interior designers that people can click on, and that just kind of increases the chance that you may get someone distracted. They may go look at another design page, and then you're getting shopped around for someone that should be your business. So it's really nice that the more real estate you can take up on a brand search, like whenever anyone puts in your company name, the better. So that's also very powerful, and another reason why this magazine getting published in it, it really helps out as well. So you can see Ashley almost takes up the entire page, page 1 of her brand search. So that's helping a lot, not only to get new business, but to secure the business that she deserves. So that's pretty much I would say the main points. There's obviously a lot of other benefits and features. We haven't even talked about the fact that Love Happens magazine has just a ton of traffic. Any person looking at this article can click and go directly to her website and fill out the form, sign up that way. So that's a whole other avenue of business that this can generate. But I really just wanted to look for this video at kind of the most positive benefits from an organic search perspective, and also from a brand search perspective. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I thank you so much for watching if you reached the end here. And if you want to leave a like or subscribe, we're going to be releasing a lot more content, a lot more informative information that should help a lot of designers out.